Hello, I'm Brent Farris from the Bearded Man Studios, and I want to show you more on the object state maker. Now I want to show you the power of it in the fact that you can actually create states at runtime, so while the game is running you can create states, and that's important to see, visually see what you're trying to do and set the states in your scripts. So I have a light here and a player controller here. So on the light there's a flicker script that I wrote. It just makes this light flicker on and off. So what I want to do is when this player enters into a range of, or a certain distance from this light, it will actually make the light change its state. So the light will turn red and flicker faster. So I'm going to start off by adding the object state maker script to our light, and I have this set up to what I want, so I'm going to call this initial, and I'm going to save the current state. Now when I want it to be red and flicker faster, and I can only see that it flickers faster in play mode. So I'm just going to hit play, and here's the light here is flickering, and first of all I want to make it red, and second of all I want to make it flicker faster, so like 0.1 or so. Yeah, that seems good. So there it is. I'm going to pause my windows so that my light stays on. So that when I save this state, we're going to have the actual light state to be on. So the state name is going to be enter. I'm going to save this. So now I can stop playing. I know that the button disappeared. This is just a bug that I'm going to be working out in the next version. But if you click away and click back on it, the state will be there. So when you select it, you'll see that the script, our custom script, actually changed its public values. So it's 0.2 here and 0.1 here, as well as the color. Alright, so we're almost done. I just need to create the range to make this this light flicker. So I have this empty game object with a sphere collider attached to it. That's a trigger. And when I enter this zone with the player, I want to change the state of the light. I am going to change the state of the light right now back to initial, so that when we run it, it's in the right state. And now all I have to do is add two scripts that come with object state maker to this trigger. So if you hit add component and just type in trigger, you'll find OSM underscore on trigger enter. That's what I want. So when I enter the trigger, I want it to go to the enter state. When I exit the trigger, I want it to go to the exit state. If you're working in 3.5 and you don't have this awesome add component button, you can find the script inside of the scripts folder, and it's over here. So on trigger enter, and here's the on trigger exit, and you can just drag it from there onto the component. So when we enter, I want to go to the enter state, so I'm going to type in enter for the state that I want to switch to, and I want to make sure that I put change other to point light, because we're changing the point light state from this collider, or from this trigger. Now I only want to activate this when a player enters it and nothing else. So if I have physics like a brick goes flying through, I don't want it to change the light state, just if the player does. So all I have to do that is drag my player controller here into the specific object socket of the script. And I'm going to do the same thing for the second one, except on exit I want it to be initial, so I-N-I-T-I-L. And change other is going to be the point light, and the object controlling it is going to be the player. So now I'm going to just hit, well, I don't need to maximize on play, I can watch it here too. So if I press play and I walk into that zone with my character here, as soon as he enters it's going to flicker faster and be red, and as soon as he exits it's going to go back to its original state. I'm going to select the light here in the editor so that we can actually see the variables change over here as well. So if I enter it, you see that the light in the max speed turned to 1 and it turned red, and when I exit it goes back to its initial state. So that's a more advanced way that you can use the object state maker inside of Unity by using the actual play mode in order to find the state that you want for the object and saving the state. So yeah, check it out, let me know what you think, and let me know if you have any suggestions, or leave your comments.